What is good, everybody? Today we are on day number 55. So we have 29 days left. That's 4 weeks and 1 day for those of you who can't do math. And I'm gonna go get my weight right now. I'm gonna check in the mirror. We're gonna hop right into a full day of eating today. Just got back from doing my fasted cardio, and today is Saturday, so it's my off day. I won't be lifting. So, strictly focused on the meals today. Let's get right to it. Okay, here we have meal number one. Thought I should mention the things I'm taking in the morning, supplement-wise. We got fish oil, we got multivitamin, B vitamin, you got ashwagandha, and then we have D3 and K2. I usually take these before I do my fasted cardio, but I thought for the video, I'd take all of them now. So, protein pancake is meal number one. Now, the most important thing you need to do, get your heat going, get that pan sprayed with the avocado oil, the only oil you should be using. That coconut oil, get all that vegetable oil, get all that bullshit out of here. So you want to lather that pan up nice and good, and you put that on the burner. That should be sizzling by the time we get this done. So here are all the things, I don't know why I just did that, but here are all the things we're gonna need. Now, I would go through them one by one right now, but I'm just gonna do it as I go. So the first thing we do here, get our scale on, set the cup, we gotta zero that bad boy out. And I need 60 grams of oats, so that's gonna be about just over a half a cup, 60 exactly. And you're gonna wanna give this a blend with just the oats. Now, you got that into a powder. We now zero that back out. We want 138, I just round up to 140 grams of egg whites. There we go. Now, next, we got canned pumpkin. We're adding the pumpkin because it's got a little bit of fiber in it. And it just, oh shit, I forgot to zero my scale out. All right, so that's 25. So now we need 35 more grams to make 60 total. It's 25. There we go. All right. So, egg whites, low in calories, high in protein. Oats, that's our carb source. And the pumpkin giving us fiber. Also, the oats are giving us fiber. A little bit of carbs in the pumpkin, but it's not really worth mentioning. Now we're gonna hit it with some vanilla extract. I always think I go overboard on that. I think you only need to do a dash of it. Himalayan salt, we add this just because I actually do feel like when I use this, it gives me a little bit like a flavor enhance. I don't know. Typically, I used to put my cinnamon on my pancakes like as they were cooking. And now I just throw it in there like this because it's just more convenient. But when your carbs are low, like mine are right now, like for the day, I think I'm sitting at like 96 carbs. I don't know. I'll tell you at the end of the video. But you got to be careful because this is why I have this out right now. I don't take berberine anymore. And I took this or brewer's yeast, which is because it's a glucose disposal agent. When you're getting so much carbs, when you eat so much carbs, they can your body can start storing body fat. But if you take things like this, it helps shovel the carbs to the right places. But my carbs are so low now that if I was to take this, I would get lightheaded and stuff. At the beginning of my bulk, when I was still at beginning of my cut, when I was still at like 250 carbs a day, I was still taking one of these instead of two. But then after like a couple weeks, I was like noticing I was getting like a light head all the time. I was getting headaches and stuff. I just wasn't feeling good. I cut this out and I got rid of that problem. So we don't use that anymore. Now I do a scoop of glutamine from Revive. This is just good for your gut health. I know a couple people that'll be proud of me for doing that. And I got this out right here because this is also glutamine. It's called Good Morning. It's from AD Life. And it has glutamine in it if I don't want to put it, because this is just a plain one and this is a flavored, it's fresh pressed orange juice. And I don't want that in my pancake because it's going to ruin the flavor. So if I'm just drinking it in the morning, if I like make a shake instead of making protein pancakes, I'll just have this. But if I'm putting it in my pancake, I use the plain glutamate. Next, when calories get low. Oh man, shout out to Super Villain Compression, by the way. This shirt's freaking sweet. When the calories start to get low, you get deficient in some things. One of those things for me was fiber. I was really struggling to, it's a good way to say this, I was struggling to shit for a while. I had my mom get this. This is chocolate flavored. Adds a little bit of chocolate flavor to the pancake. It's gonna give me 7 grams of fiber for 1 scoop. Now you don't wanna overkill your fiber intake because could make you bloated, and it could actually do the opposite of help you poop. It could stop you up. So you don't want not enough fiber, and you don't want too much. You want just the right amount, which is pretty much how everything in life goes. And last but not least, we got ourselves maple waffle protein powder. Shout out C-Bum. I like using this for my pancake. I just feel like it gives it the best flavor. And to finish this off, to give it some more volume, I add water, which you might be saying is a little bit gross, but no, doesn't really have any effect on it. Just gives me probably another like half pancake, and every little thing, oh, this is gonna spill, isn't it? Oh. Every little bit counts when you are absolutely starving every day. All right. Now, here's what I was talking about with the pan. You want that boy smoking. I probably overdid it a little bit. You probably don't need this much, but got our oil going in there. When I pour the pancake, you're gonna start to hear that nice sizzle, and it's gonna be all around the pan. It's gonna like crust the edges of the pancake. Makes it easier to flip and just how I like it. So let's get a close up of this. All right, here we go. Let's just pour right here. Yeah. When it reaches the edges start crusting up. Oh, you see that? You see that? That's perfect. Let's get it. The only challenge now is getting these pancakes to flip without absolutely ruining them. Oh my, this t-shirt is absolutely gas. All right, I'll come back when the pancakes are finished. I'll see you then. These actually came out presentable today. All right, so I feel like now it's a good time to get a little talk in. So I recently, actually within, by the way, sugar-free syrup, blueberry flavored, the only right way to go. But anyways, here we go. So 4 days ago, I revamped my diet completely because I was at 2,200 calories and I was not losing weight. Like, I woke up probably 4 days in a row, like up a half pound every day, and I'm like, what is going on? So my carbs were at about probably 180 grams a day. My fat was at like 20, and then my protein was high and my calories were 2,200. So scale wasn't moving. I was like, man, like, I don't know what I can do. The only thing I could think of was, is it a problem that my fats are too low, or is it a problem that my carbs are too high? So I did a little bit of research, a little bit of thinking, a little bit of talking to some people that are better than I am at doing this. And I learned that your fats do not need to be super low. In fact, they shouldn't reach a point below 65, even when you get down to your lowest amount of calories. Fats are something that you don't want around your workout. You can eat at any point in the day. You can eat fats, except for right before you don't. It's not optimal, and right after, you definitely don't want fats before your after your workout. It's okay to get them before, but it's not okay to get them after. The reason behind that is fats slow your digestion down, and right after you get done working out, you want to shove simple carbs and nutrients right into your muscle once your glycogen's all depleted after your workout's done. You want to fuel your muscles back as quickly as you can. So the best way you can do that is like with fruit, which is a simple carb, gets right into your bloodstream right away, or as quick as anything really will. And then you can get like yogurt and then some type of protein, anything like that. That's actually what my post-workout meal is, so you'll see that later, even though I'm not working out today. But yeah, meal number one, we got ourselves 3 protein pancakes. Let me figure out the macros real quick. All right, my goodie book right here. Total, we got 430 calories, 50 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, 47.5 grams of protein. This is one of the 2 meals in the day that have carbs for me. I only have 2 meals every day that have carbs, which kind of sucks, but I'm doing fine right now. This one and my post-workout meal are the only meals that have carbs for me. And real quick, I'm just going to go over my total for the day. My totals: calories 2,026, carbs 93, fat 61, protein 242. So that's what we're rocking with for the day. And yeah, I think that's all I got. I'll see you guys for meal number 2. Well, welcome back for meal number 2. And this is probably the most boring meal of the day. This one and the next one. Can of green beans. Apparently there's French style green beans, and they're all like, I don't know if you can see that, they're all like shredded up, and I don't know. That wasn't what I wanted, but I guess green beans are green beans. At the end of the day, got to get every little bit out of here. It's been about an hour and a half since I last ate. It's important that you get at least an hour and a half, 2 hours in between every meal, because you don't want to stretch your stomach out. You don't want to be bloated. It's defeating the whole purpose of trying to cut. So metabolism works the best if you get 5 meals. The more meals with the less quantity, spacing them out nice. Never get that stretched, bloated stomach feeling. Keep your abs nice and tight. That's the way to do it for me. All right, so we got ourselves a can of green beans and a can of tuna. Tuna is literally, like, if you hate on tuna, you're definitely small, number 1. Number 2, you're just a hater, bro. 190 calories for this little can of tuna and 42 grams of protein. 42. You're telling me you can't eat this little bit of tuna for 42 grams of protein? Come on, bro. So next, we go 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And yes, I did just lick this spoon and put it back in my mayonnaise. It's my mayonnaise. I'll do what I want with it, okay? And that's probably good. I'm just eyeballing a tablespoon. Some days I actually get the tablespoon out and measure it up, but it literally makes me feel like a loser doing that. So mix this up. It's the only way that you can make tuna edible. Don't think I'll ever be getting rid of the mayonnaise out of my diet, so I should always be able to eat this. And then the key to this, the sugar-free Polynesian sauce. This stuff is literally life-saving. I always used to get Polynesian sauce when I went to Chick-fil-A. And I was shopping yesterday, seeing this. I was like, it's definitely gonna make everything taste better. And believe me, when I say this right here is bussin'. Now the last thing we do, just because I'm not eating any food and I want to feel like I'm eating something, shredded lettuce to get shredded. A couple handfuls of that on there. Is it gross? Yeah. But I don't know, we got 4 more weeks. We just got to push through at this point. Macros, one sec. 422 calories, 0 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, 42 grams of protein. So yeah, got this shitball of a meal, which I don't mind. I know most people, tuna, it's disgusting, Logan. How do I eat tuna? I just pick something that tastes good. And if another person asks me, Logan, can you go out to eat with us? Can you just have one cheese? No. 4 weeks from now, I'd love to go out to eat with you. I'd love to go to B-Dubs to get myself 20-piece freaking, this is also a hot take, salt and vinegar bone-in wings. If you don't like salt and vinegar, I have no respect for you. Salt and vinegar dipped in ranch. It's OP. Alright. Gonna enjoy this. See you for meal number 3. Here we have another very exciting meal. No, just kidding. So, that's 7 ounces of sirloin and shredded lettuce. God, shit ass. Sucks so bad. Also, put some more Polynesian sauce on there. You gotta have some flavor, know what I'm saying? Usually, this is my pre-workout meal, but since I'm not lifting today, obviously it's not. And typically, I'm an advocate for you want carbs before and carbs after your workout, but I'm to the point where my calories are so low, I can't afford it. So I just have carbs in the morning to give me energy and through my pancake, and then you'll see the next meal has carbs in it. I think it's carbs before your workout is really just like to give you energy, help you like sustain through your entire workout, and then the carbs after as well like helps like recover your muscles, replenish yourself so you can build back up again. So I feel like the after the workout is much more important than having it before, because I can will my way through getting some energy before my workout. I can't will my muscles to recover themselves. So this is meal number 3. See you for meal number 4. All right, here we are with meal number 4 of the day, post-workout meal. This right here is my favorite meal of the day. Got ourselves a yogurt bowl, 2 oikos, 000 cups. Put these in the bowl. Then take our good old birthday cake, C-Bum protein, make this look nice and pretty. Give it the sprinkles in there, yes sir. we gotta mix this all in. This takes a second here. All right, now, man, it's good. All right, mangoes, sorry, peaches. Oh my gosh, bro. Get this whole can of peaches in here. Drained them out already, so we're not getting all that liquid in the yogurt. And this right here is straight bussin'. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best meal of the day. Tastes like a dessert. Looks more presentable like that, but I mixed it all up. Dog, I'm dropping everything. I'm getting pissed. Add some cinnamon if you'd like. Don't overkill it. And that is meal number 4 for today. I'm gonna eat the macros. Macros for this meal: 400 calories, 44 carbs, 0 grams of fat, 55 grams of protein. I forgot to say last meal's macros: 382 calories, 0 carbs, 16 grams of fat, 49 grams of protein. That was last meal. This meal has no fat in it whatsoever because it's our post-workout meal. Slows digestion. We don't want slow digestion. We want these peach slices to shove the nutrients right into our muscles, fill that glycogen back up right after our workout, so we're ready for the next day and we can get recovered. I'm gonna bang this out right now. This meal is busting. I might eat this when I'm off diet. Like, this just tastes really good. So, there's only one thing left to do. Meal number 5. All right, meal number 5. Forgive me if I seem lackadaisical right now. Just woke up from 3.5 hours of hibernation. If I had to choose one thing that I like about the cut, there's only 2 things. This is one of them though. It's easier to go to sleep because I have no energy. But the other thing is, obviously you look better, but that's literally the only thing I like about the cut. I hate everything else about it. I've hated the last, I wouldn't say hate, but last 12 weeks of my life. Pretty boring, but I got goals. If I want to achieve those goals, I'm gonna have to stick to a regimen, and life's not always gonna be fun. Gotta build some self-discipline here. So anyways, here's what we have for this meal. Right here, we got 93.7 ground beef, and I'm gonna get myself 9 ounces of that. It's quite a bit. One more. All right, there we go. Got that on. Ow, hurts. All right, got that cooking up. Got ourselves another can of green beans, high in fiber. Get your vegetables in. You ain't pooping. You ain't scooping. All right, all finished. 9 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, bunch of shredded lettuce, and a can of green beans. This meal, 430 calories, about 20 grams of fat, 52 grams of protein. And this is our 5th and final meal of the day. After this, I got 2 small little things that I do, but this is the last meal. So I'm gonna eat this up, and I'll be right back for one last thing. We're going to grab ourselves some Calm, which is magnesium. There's 325 milligrams per little scoop of this stuff. This is raspberry lemon flavored. It should be called raspberry ass flavored because this tastes like ass. Just put that in a little bit of water before I go to bed. Helps you relax the muscles. I go in with 1 packet of green tea. Pretty much just, it doesn't crave my hunger, but it's something. It makes me feel like I'm eating something. So I do have that before I go to bed. Green tea is also a diuretic. It can make you piss a lot, make you drop some unwanted water weight. So the calm drink and the green tea, 2 little things I just do. And that is going to wrap up the full day of eating. Thank you for watching. Our final macros for the day are as follows: 2,026 calories, 93 carbs, 61 fats, 242 protein. Don't forget to stay swole. Peace.